Complaint to the office. One email we did get was 660 Wash about aggressive panhandlers that were out in front of the building. We added a directed patrol to that, but I think more importantly, the building with their security officers placed the 2 security officers back into the lobby right at the entrance to the door, and that's pretty much resolved the issue. Youth service-wise, Teddy Boyle is working with the Chinatown Yes program on an underage serving program. He's working with Kenny. I'll have more to report out on that when the program is over. And Dave actually dug this up. I didn't know if Matty Spillane would be here, but he stopped a gentleman who was selling cigarettes at the corner of Harrison Beach, and he had stopped him numerous times in the past. He did not have the mass tax stamp to sell cigarettes, and he ended up confiscating numerous cartons and packs of cigarettes. Chunghwa, Hongmei, and Yanyan cigarettes. And he had spoken to them in the past quite a bit, so he summons them into court.
Yes, I read that report. He had no permit whatsoever, no hawkers and peddlers, and he's basically coming down. And again, it's not fair to the shop owners and the people that go through the process to get their permits and get everything done. So, again, he was warned on several occasions, and you know, this is one of the areas we're having a problem. We're also having a problem down in the North Station area with T-shirt sales. Same type of a situation. People that pay their taxes and go about the process the right way, they should have the right to, you know, go about their business without having these people coming in on so-called on the freebie and making, from what we understand, I don't know how about the cigarettes, but I know they're making a lot of money selling T-shirts down in the North Station area. I'm assuming that the obviously given by the number of packs of cigarettes, it must have been a pretty lucrative business.
What's on the sidewalk?
Again, I just wanted to point out, sometimes we get criticized when we do some of the small things, like why are they bothering this guy? He's just trying to make a buck. Again, that's the reason why we do it. The laws, we get complaints from the other people that are running a legitimate business. I just want to point that out.
Well, he's also probably selling to kids.
Good point. Yeah, he's probably not checking as much. He's looking to get rid of his product very quickly. That's a good point. Yeah.
So we're selling unstamped cigarettes, selling cigarettes without a license, obtaining cigarettes from an unlicensed source. And as the captain said, Officer Spillane has pretty much advised this gentleman numerous times that he had to have a license. So it wasn't as if he wasn't warned.
Not to interrupt again, but I just want to point out on Officer Spillane. They're very fortunate to have Officer Spillane and Tommy Young down in the Chinatown area. Officer Spillane does all that small stuff that a lot of guys tend to not so much overlook, but he sweats the small details. He's the guy that's going after all of the handicap placard abuse, and he's done an excellent job with it. And again, he really stays on top of things in that regard. So I just wanted to point that out. He's unfortunately not here today. Just want to give some accolades.
First night's going to happen before we meet again, and I haven't heard anything about it at all. Advertising or anything? Have they started advertising? Is it going to happen? Oh, they are selling buttons. That's all I've heard.
Yeah, I'm assuming that it's pretty much the same as last year. I don't see